Oh man, so got a little leg injury I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it that I got injured while rolling with you, right? Listen, I would prefer for all of my injuries to come rolling with you, but nobody sees it. Too many people witnessed it.
You feel like it gives me bragging rights, or you think like, what do you?
Well, it was a freak accident.
Yeah.
I got injured in a freak accident while rolling with you, but every single person assumed that I was in some sort of submission that you caught me in.
Did people ask you?
They were when I was limping off the mat, multiple people asked me the same exact question, which was, "What'd she get you with?"
Nobody spoke a word to me about it.
Yeah,
Just like,
and they're like, well, because they were like, of course, Ansley's doing her thing again.
The only person who talked to me about it was Finn. Finn was like, "Mom, are you okay?"
Yeah,
I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, you hurt the father of your children. Are you okay? Can you handle that? Is that do I need to get an ice bag for you for something? Yeah, it was. Yeah, everybody was just like, because I got a pulled hamstring. Pulled my hamstring while Ansley was trying to knock me over.
Yeah.
She was on the ground. She went for a leg entry with her legs. I know that's a little inside baseball, jiu-jitsu wise.
A single leg X if you're keeping track.
Single leg X. She single leg X'd me, which, I'm not a big fan of. Mm-hmm. I don't like that. Mm-hmm. I don't like the idea of being swept at all.
No, Sidney is pretty unsweepable.
I don't like the idea of another human sitting me on my butt.
You're offended. Immediately offended by it.
I'm a grown man. I'll sit on my butt if I want to sit on my butt. Don't you put me on my butt.
I wanted to put you on your butt.
You did. You wanted to put me on my butt, and I was not having it. Mm-hmm. And neither was my hamstring. My hamstring exploded. My hamstring was like, get on your butt, dude. Just get on your butt. You can fix this from your butt. Hamstring exploded while that was happening. And, it's the same thing you yell as if somebody was submitting. You yell tap because tap stops all the momentum. I didn't want you to actually hurt my ham. I hurt my hamstring then.
Yeah.
Once I sat on my butt, if I would have let that go, then you could have hurt it more.
Yeah.
Right? Let's just establish that I hurt my hamstring with you. Can we establish that?
I'm fine with that because I don't want to hurt anybody. I'm not out here trying to hurt anybody. I'm not out here trying to hurt you.
Especially, I would hope.
Especially you.
But as soon as it happened, everybody looked over and everybody had this reaction. Like people looked at me with, well, that's what happens when you roll with Ansley. Yeah, you can't be taking it easy when you roll with Ansley, man. She'll fuck you up. That's probably what happened to you. You took it easy? You fucked up? I didn't like that. I didn't like that, like walking off the mat. People, oh, what she get you with? I mean, she gets me sometimes. Sometimes I'm worried that she's gonna break stuff too. But what she get you with? And everybody, before I got up, and everybody was trying to guess what it was. Mm-hmm. They were guessing submission things. Mm-hmm. They were like, oh, was it an ankle? She get you with is it your knee? She twitched your knee with
on your leg.
Yeah. And she got what she get, and people were like lying, like, oh, I think I heard a pop. You didn't hear a fucking pop.
I heard it. I heard his hand. I heard his whole leg go, ow. His leg said, ow.
My hamstring was branding. It was chakra popping. It was popping. Yeah. Whatever. Let's start this podcast. Feeling good. How you feeling?
I'm pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not bad. You ripped my leg off yesterday. Was it somewhat of a feather in your cap though? Did you yeah?
I was glad. Can I say I got the sweep? I mean, no, you did go to your butt.
I did go to my butt, but I said tap before I went to my butt. Does that count?
You did.
Yeah, tap ended. It ended with me in the air. It wasn't a full sweep. I was still in the air. Still in the air. Does that count?
I don't know. I guess so.
No. What are you taking from it? Are you like, I got the sweep? Or are you like, well, he was kind of in the air?
I had the sweep.
All right. I guess that's
you
the
were
reality.
headed to your butt.
That's the reality I'm living in. I don't like it. I don't like any of this.
No.
No, it's very uncomfortable. You can't be getting hurt by your woman.
No.
It sucks.
Yeah.
You know?
Tell your hamstring. Hamstring. Get it together.
Yeah, I'd rather have a black eye.
Yeah. A bruise.
Yeah.
You take a bruise from your woman.
Yeah, because it's like, because then it can be like a jokey thing. People be like, oh, you know, you should have did the dishes or whatever people will say about it.
Yeah.
But because it's like my leg thing, it's like people are like, oh, you should have tapped, dude.
Yeah.
You got to tap, man. When you're in trouble like that, you got to tap. It's like, it was a freak accident. I didn't want to sit on my butt. But we're here. Mm-hmm. We're here now. Mm-hmm. We're here. It's chakra popping time.
Yes.
I'm over it.
You over it?
Well, not yet, but I think this episode is going to put me in a place where I am enlightened and above all of my small-minded things that are holding me back about this. Like, I'm not going to care that I was hurt by a girl after this. I'm not going to care that I was put on my butt by a woman after this. Well, first of all, that I was put on my butt, period. But then like, put on my butt by the mother of my children, who also makes a lot more money than me. Because you sit on your butt, and if you get up, you're not going to get your allowance this week. I just don't like all the things that could possibly be running through your mind. But by the end of this episode, I'm going to be above it.
You're going to be a cucumber? I'm
going to be cool as I'm going to be. I'm going to cucumbered up. A completely unshaved cucumber.
You're going to have your skin, huh?
I'm a fully thick skin.
Thick skin
cucumber. I'm a thick skin cucumber. Mm-hmm. And I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready to pop these chakras. Are you ready to pop some chakras?
Yeah.
Look at you. Just look at you. Yeah, I'm feeling good. So if you're first time checking out this podcast, we thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming aboard. It's not every week that my wife hurts me.
No.
But not for a lack of trying. I survive every week. Every week I survive not being hurt by this lady. And
this goes on the list? Because the list of injuries I've given you. You don't keep the list?
I have. It's a mental. I don't write it down anywhere. I don't want to leave a paper trail. But it's in my head. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna put this on there.
Oh.
Are you gonna put this on there?
No, I didn't hurt you.
Well then, why would I put it on there?
I don't know.
So not on the list. But feeling good. Moving past it. I'm a man. Please say that as well. Please say I'm a man.
Sidney, you're a cucumber man.
Yeah, buddy. Let's go. Let's go. So if you don't know what we do in here, we pop the chakras of the world when we don't have a guest. When we have a guest, we do a very unique and fun interview with our guests where we pop open their chakras and try to enlighten them by the end of the episode. But this one's for us.
Yes. And you.
And you. Mostly for you. But this one's today.
It's for us.
I need this.
You need this.
I might need this more than most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need this.
Let's get in your butthole then.
Let's do it. That's where the first chakra is, by the way. She doesn't get to get in my butthole because she injured me. It wasn't like she injured me. It's like, now I'm getting in your butthole whether you like it or not.
I don't know why our kids have an obsession with that.
Yeah, once I sit you on your butt, I'm in it.
Yeah, that's why Sidney doesn't sit.
Yeah, because that person kind of owns your butt.
Yeah, once they sit you on it.
They sit you on your butt, that's their butt now. Mm-hmm. Can't let that happen. Mm-hmm. I'm unsweepable. That's why I stay unsweepable.
You want to own your own butt, huh?
So we're getting into it, people. The first chakra is the root chakra. It is located in the butt. That does deal with fear, survival, anger, and all sorts of those things. And today, I got something.
All right.
Ansley, I'm so angry right now. I'm angry about, I don't even know how to contextualize this without giving it away up front. But I guess I'm angry about the way things are marketed to the youth. I'm upset about the way the youth is living right now. And I'm only upset about it because our children are the future youth. They're very close to being the youth.
Yes.
And so I came across something. It was a little advertisement. And my eyes are bad. Right? I need glasses.
You are so old right now, and you're just sounding old and curmudgeon-y. All right.
I'm exploding in all the places.
All right. What happened with you and your bad eyes?
Okay, so my bad eyes, I'm watching this commercial for something, and I thought they were called Flirt Mints.
Okay.
FLIRT mints. Right?
Yeah.
And meaning that they were mints for like flirting.
Yeah.
Right? And the commercial had girls popping open these mints, and then they like open their mouth and let the saliva drip out of their mouth. But it kind of looked like in porn when, ladies receive something that I don't think they should be receiving in their mouths, to be perfectly honest with you.
Okay.
From a man.
Yeah.
And then they let that spill out of their mouths.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking about, sir.
Are you sure? Because I'm talking about cum.
I am with you.
No, sometimes when women receive cum, I don't even like saying it.
Yeah.
Sometimes women allow deposits to happen in their mouth. In porn. I don't think it happens in real life. It happens in porn.
You don't think it happens in real life?
I hope it doesn't happen in real life. I hope real women are out there letting that happen.
Oh.
It's terrifying.
Okay.
That people are out there living that way.
Yeah.
Especially the youth. But they keep doing that. It's like person after person, they're doing that. And in my mind, I'm like, this is how chicks are now flirting with guys, right?
Yeah.
They're just like putting this mint in their mouth that produces a lot of saliva so they can like drool at a guy and like let that guy know like, hey, this lets you know that you can deposit right here in my mouth.
Yeah.
And then it turned out that they weren't called flirt mints. They were called flint mints. FLINTT.
Okay.
Right? And they're not mints so that you can flirt at a person in the most disgusting way possible. First of all, what kind of guy would that even attract?
That's gross young people shit.
You know what I mean?
Ew. Go in a bathroom and finger each other. Get out of here.
Yeah,
Ew.
it's like that's the kind of thing that you do to attract your best friend's dad, your best friend's creepy dad, or
yeah,
you know what I mean. Go to somebody else's family reunion and like creep on their uncles.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that's what that.
Yeah,
it's just like
like that movie 13.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
ew,
exactly,
ew.
exactly.
Come on, girl. My daughter can't hang out with you. Yeah. You do weird things.
And that's the thing that was going off. Like dude, these people are too jaded by porn. This isn't the way the real world works. You know, you can't. This is disgusting. Mm-hmm. Like this is disgusting. Turns out they're called flint mints, and the purpose of these mints are to make your mouth really watery. It's just to give you a watery mouth so you don't have cotton mouth.
Oh, just in case. It's like if you have dry eyes, you use a certain eye drop. This is for people that have a dry mouth.
Right? I was like, oh, that makes sense. Okay,
Why are they drooling like that, though?
To show how wet that mouth is.
It was just the advertising choice. They were like, we need to let people know how watery their mouth got.
Yeah.
Like, you're not really supposed to, like, if you take these, you're not really supposed to drool. You just swallow your saliva.
Well, Ansley, and then I looked it up. I Googled it because I was like, it was a commercial.
Yeah.
And once it was gone, I had too many questions.
Oh, a curious mind. Curiosity killed the cat, Sidney Gant.
Dude, my cat is dead. I killed my cat.
Oh, okay.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
So
Your cat died and a lot of stuff drooled out of its mouth. It was like,
close your mouth, dead cat. That pussy is drooling.
Yeah. You can deposit right there on that pussy.
So I Googled it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking it up. And it turns out that these mints are mints that you're supposed to put in your mouth right before giving oral sex. They're not cum mints. They're suck mints.
They help the process?
Yeah, because
nobody wants a dry.
Yeah, because according to the branding, trying to do oral sex with a dry mouth is very unpleasant for the person that's
receiving. Yeah.
No, doing. The person, like the mouther.
How dry are these ladies' mouths?
I mean, I don't like. What metrics do you want me to use? I think the metrics are bad blowjob, good blowjob.
I didn't know that this was a concern people had out there. I didn't know.
Yeah.
It was.
It's my mom. Conjured up my mom calling me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that made me furious. I was furious about that.
These are out there.
Yeah.
This is being marketed to somebody.
And they were using, like, there were probably girls that were in their 20s but looked like they were teenagers, like purposely.
Yeah, they were.
You know?
Yes, there's some creepy old man. You think, like, who, like, I feel like this is something that a creepy old man purchases, and then when he, like, meets the teenage girl, he's like, I've got some mints for you. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is a creepy man purchase to give to the lady.
Oh, you wish.
I wish.
You wish. I think there's a certain type of girl that is walking around with a bag full of mints ready to suck dick.
Don't want to get caught out with cotton mouth when you want to give a blowjob, huh?
Yeah, because that's the thing. I feel like hoes are too prevalent right now. And I guess that's my anger. Like, hoes are like way too prevalent. They used to be far and few between, you know, or few and far between. And now there's like a popularity associated with it. It's like hoes are so mainstream right now that everybody thinks they can just be a hoe. I don't understand why my mom won't get the point. There's no way she's calling me with an emergency.
You don't
I know.
think so?
Well, let's call that a chakra popped. And she's called. You know what she's calling me?
She's out of mints. I'm sorry.
You take that back right now. You take that back about my mom.
I didn't mean that.
Yeah, my mom would never be out of mints. That's. Yeah, no. She wants to donate to the kids' river. She wants to tell me about this Western Union thing.
Yes.
You know, it's like, come on. Please don't involve me in your outdate. Like, I'll do it. Relax. I wanted her to like download Venmo. She had Cash App. I'm like, I'm not using Cash App. That doesn't sound safe to me.
Yeah.
You know, Venmo or nothing. And she was like, well, she doesn't trust Venmo.
No?
I don't know. She felt like she had fraud on her account a time.
Yeah.
And she's like, I can only trust Western Union right now.
Yeah.
Do you know when Western Union was started? I look, my mom, because my mom is using something that started at a time in America.
Oh, dude, I feel like it was around the 1800s. Like, it was like used to be by horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like the original.
Yeah. My mom is using a service that started in like 1820.
Yeah.
Like, what service or technology are we still using that is the same as it was in 1871 is when they started sending money. And they became the first people to wire money transfers, Western Union, since 1871. My mom is still wiring money in 2023.
How did they wire money before the internet?
Ansley.
Like, they still had to send somebody on a horse, right?
No, they wired money. They had to build. They had to put wires up, like telephone poles and wires.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they had Morse code.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't send that through horse. The same way that they would send Morse code, they were able to send wire transfers.
They're like, hey, I got $10 here. You give that person $10 there.
Yeah. It was like, and then it was boom.
Yeah.
Right? And then my mom was trying to get me all involved in Western Union.
Yeah.
It's like, stop. My mom is still using a service that the pioneers used.
Your mom and like 10 other people, huh?
Basically.
Yeah.
And it costs so much money to send Western Union now because nobody's using it. And they got to make the money somehow.
Yeah.
You know, you got to pay for all those horses.
Yeah.
It's wild. So, yeah, that's the fear chakra, anger chakra pop. There was an anger chakra.
You're angry, huh?
Yeah.
Angry at these mints.
I don't like it.
Make a mint for everything, huh?
Well, I don't even know what that means. What do you mean?
Well, you have a mint to make your breath fresh, and now you have a mint to give blowjobs with.
Okay.
That's about everything, right?
Yeah. I thought you were going to add some type of like mint in the butt thing, and I was just waiting for it.
Your word.
Yeah. because I mean that's the way the world is going right now.
Yeah.
Pretty soon it's gonna be that's gonna be
it
the
just
next
spills
thing.
out and like, oh, she's ready.
She's that will be the advertisement.
Yeah.
Just like people sticking mints in their butts and their butts just leaking.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Oh, that butt's open wide. Look at that leak. Yeah. It's just like I don't even understand why that's such a sexual appeal for some men. Like watching cum pour out of orifices.
What were you watching that this advertisement popped up on?
It was just a normal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like, hey, try these mints.
Yeah.
You know, it was like maybe basketball.
Yeah.
It was a YouTube commercial.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty wild. It's pretty wild. That's a Chakra Pop. Letting people, that's basically a public service announcement.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch what kind of mint your kids are carrying around.
Yeah, watch what kind of mints your kids are carrying around. And if you get a dry blowjob, that person didn't even think well of you enough to get some suck mints.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that is another thing to consider. Now that these mints exist, dry blowjobs are kind of impolite.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't know that was such a concern issue.
Well, I mean, I guess that's more of a problem for me if you think about it. Chakra Pop, we're moving on.
Yeah.
We're moving on. I felt that was good. We got that out there.
You feel better?
Roasted my mom about Western Union a little bit. Yeah. So we're going up into the next chakra. It's the pelvis chakra. We call it it's the pleasure guilt chakra. When we're interviewing guests, that's when we give them a chance to apologize to any person, place, or thing that they need to apologize to set their karma back to neutral. For us, we're a little broader because there's no guests today.
No.
It's a little broader. We're getting out into the world, and Ansley, the world is changing.
I know. We've got mints now for every part of you and everything that you do.
Yeah, and recently, there's an actor, Jonathan Major. You familiar?
Mm-mm.
He's a black actor. That's probably why you're not familiar.
I don't mess with them.
No, I'm on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to black entertainment news.
Yeah.
That's me.
Jesse Smollett ruined it for me.
Yeah, he put you out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I can't trust them anymore.
Exactly.
So, Jonathan Major, he was in Creed, I think it was, the movie Creed.
Okay.
I've honestly have never seen a movie with him. I don't watch a lot. I don't watch a lot of movies.
You don't watch a lot of what type of movies, Sidney?
Cinematic movies.
Okay.
I don't watch a lot of Netflix movies.
Gotcha.
I don't watch a lot of feature length films.
No, you don't. Not a big fan.
Not a big fan, right? I just don't have the attention span for it.
Yeah, I mean, when you've watched Stargate, when you're on your 4th round, you just don't have the attention for movies. I get it.
Yeah, movies try, you know why? Because movies for an hour and a half to 2 hours, movies try to sit me on my butt, and I don't like it.
Not today, movie.
You're not sitting me on my butt.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off, movie. See, I don't think I've seen any of the movies that he's in. Not even important. What's important is that he's in a relationship with a lady, and she accused him of domestic violence after an incident that was somewhere, and he was like, nah, it's not how it happened. He lost. He was also part of the Marvel franchise. As soon as the allegations came out, he lost multiple movies, kicked out of the Marvel cinematic franchise, which he wasn't a major character, but he was one of these recurring characters that he would have always had work in the Marvel cinematic universe.
Marvel doesn't play, huh? They're
Nah,
like, we don't want anything to do with you.
not even a split second.
We don't need to know if it's true or not. We don't like that you're involved.
Nope. Not on our clock. It's not for we, dude. That's how Marvel isn't trying to lose one ticket sale. Not a single ticket sale. They need every fucking dollar that they can get. And yeah, because Amber Heard.
Yeah.
She was part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah,
she pooped on Johnny Depp's bed, and they were like, nope.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Nobody poops on the bed of the Depp. The Depp man? Yeah, so, you know.
Was it a white lady that he was dating?
No, I think it was black on black.
Mm-hmm.
Black on Black Love.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was Black Love.
Black Love.
Yeah. Which is why we're not hearing so much about this.
Yeah.
Because mainstream media doesn't know quite how to handle domestic violence when it comes to Black love.
Yeah.
You know, because on one hand, a man shouldn't be hitting a woman, but on the other hand, it's like, isn't that how they love?
Oh, Sidney.
Isn't that what they do? Let's hear her perspective, right? So there's a video of it. And the video shows that she started it.
Did he end it though?
I think he gave as good as he got. I don't know if he like put the exclamation mark on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He might have won the round, but I don't know if he won the fight. But it was like a 10-9 round. It wasn't a 10-8.
Yeah.
You know? It was but that's again if you give the round to him.
Yeah.
I didn't see it all, but I've heard people talking about it. Some people might have even given a round to her.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, they dropped the what charges did they drop? I think they dropped the charges against her because like originally they were like mutual combat. Then they looked at it and they start dropping charges.
Mm-hmm.
But that's where we are now in society, right? And that gives me a certain amount of guilty pleasure.
Wait, what part gives you the guilty pleasure that we look at mutual combat?
Yeah, the fact that it now has to be looked at that way.
Yeah.
Right? It's just going to make everything take longer.
Yeah.
Right? Because now that question that used to be so wrong to ask is now going to be asked during a domestic violence situation. Do you know the question?
Did she hit him?
What did she do?
Oh.
Now people are going to be like, well, what did she do?
Yeah. So we're okay with that? We're okay with him hitting back? I thought we're not okay with that.
I don't know, man. I feel like Dana White changed the world when he was on camera smacking his wife after she smacked him.
Yeah.
That kind of changed the whole game.
I forgot he did that. We forgave him real quick, didn't we?
We just let it go because it was like, oh, they've been together since high school. Let them go.
Yeah.
That's basically black love at that point.
I don't like this change of rules.
No? What do you think the rules should be?
I think that the man should always be wrong for hitting.
Even just accusation?
No, I'm not. No, not accusations. But if we've got videos, I don't think he can hit back.
How many hits can a woman get off before you're like, well, I mean, come on.
As many open-handed smacks as she wants. If she closes her hand and punches, if she does 3 or more to the face, he can open smack her.
So 3 closed fist punches equal 1 open face smack. Open hand smack. All right. I mean, I still feel like the man is at a disadvantage here because that first closed fist punch could stagger him, you know, and put him on shaky legs. But rules are rules.
Rules are rules.
Rules are rules.
Yeah. He only gets 1. If she comes back, then it restarts. And she comes back at him, he's still got to wait for 3 closed punches before he smacks back.
What if after the first round of 3, he's so loopy that he just can't keep track? He's just, what round is it? What if it was one of those things?
Then he's losing. It's not my problem.
Is there anything that he can do to kind of concede victory to her so she has to stop? Like if he goes to his butt after the first hit?
If he goes to his butt, then she's got to stop.
All right. I might be able to live with these rules.
All right. Some new domestic violence rules for the world that we live in.
Yeah, let's just rehash these just to make sure we got them straight. So, now does it matter how much he is at fault for why she is hitting him in the first place? Does anything that isn't physical violence matter in the calculation?
Yeah. I mean, if he's got it coming, that he can't hit back.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he's already, like, no, he's got to take it. Take it like a man if you have this coming.
What if though he didn't even ask that chick to send nudes? She just sent it and he didn't know it was going to be nudes.
Well, then he didn't have it coming. But he probably knew it was
But what
coming.
if she didn't believe him?
Well, like he's already in too deep, right? Like at what point, like why is he dealing with this crazy lady and why is he exchanged phone numbers with her that she's got the opportunity to send naked pictures of herself to him? And is he disclosing this to his lady? Like, look, this happened. I didn't want these. I don't even want to look at them. Will you just erase them from my phone? Like how is he handling it? Or does he have it coming?
Well, what if it was a DM on like Instagram or something? Crazy lady doesn't need the phone number for that.
Yeah. Well, then he should talk to his lady about it. If he is explaining this, then he doesn't have it coming.
But what if he doesn't want to open up that line of interrogation for the rest of their relationship? He's like, no, I'm not going to let you see my phone. Like, I'm telling you, she sent it to me unsolicited. You're going to have to trust me. And then she doesn't trust him and she ends up.
If a lady doesn't trust a man, that's his problem. He's got it coming. Why doesn't he build trust with his lady?
Okay, so you're thinking it's either his fault for having that type of relationship with a lady, or it's his fault for having a crazy lady.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So all right, 3-1.
Yeah.
3. Okay. How many unlimited open hand smacks
from the lady to the guy?
Yeah. She could kill him. I'm pretty sure there is an amount of open hand smacks that will murder a person.
10?
I don't know if it's 10.
Well, then he's got to take a butt. He's got to sit down if he's done being smacked. Concede, sir. Just go to your butt.
What if he sits directly to the butt as she's about to swing the first hit and she doesn't even get to hit him? Is it still over?
You got me. I think that she I want her to be able to hit him, but I think that's a slippery slope.
It is.
I don't think she can hit him.
He went to the butt already.
Yeah, then this is on her. If she doesn't like that behavior, then she shouldn't be with him. If he's going to be the kind of guy who sits right to the butt and doesn't even take one when he's in the wrong, like you should break up with him.
Well, let me ask you this. If he sits to the butt without getting hit, can she hover?
Oh, she can hover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like wait for him to stand up.
Like stand over top of him. Yeah, he's got to take all of that.
I know you got to use the bathroom sooner or later, motherfucker.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah.
What if he just butt scoots for the rest of the day? He just scoots everywhere on his butt.
Maybe that works, Like he's got to live a life of butt scooting now, and maybe he's earned that. And that's where he lives now.
And it'd be like, he's just a wheelchair guy from now on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've received some really naughty DMs, so I wheelchair now. There were some naughty DMs. That's a chakra pop. That's fun, right? That's a little fun, my bad chakra.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on. Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Popped.
We're up in them guts.
Yes.
Right? And that's like the confidence, the self-esteem. Each week I'm going to learn exactly what a chakra is as we present. Like next week, I'm going to know all about the root chakra. And I'm going to really be able to open it up for everything that it entails.
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna educate myself.
Get educated.
I'm going to educate.
You do that.
Yeah? There's nothing more dangerous than an educated black man.
I know.
Nothing.
We're all in for it.
Yeah.
See what happens.
You better watch it. Once I'm educated, whatever educated black men do that is so dangerous, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Why are we so afraid of educated black men, by the way?
I don't know. Are we still afraid of educated black men?
I mean, isn't there nothing more dangerous? I don't even know. I don't know.
That's because you're not educated. You don't know. Why don't you learn?
Yeah, I just don't want to be considered a danger. I refuse to educate myself because I believe in safety first. That's just me.
I think that phrase is messed up.
I also think it's a messed up phrase.
Yeah. I don't think that's what we should be afraid of.
Men.
They're usually very pleasant men.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes they can be a little woke.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
a little high on the horses.
Yeah, and I still wouldn't consider them dangerous.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think there is a single woke black man that I couldn't fuck up with one hand tied behind my back.
They usually wear very uncomfortable looking shoes. Very pointy, shiny dress shoes. They look like they'd slip easily.
Yeah, those fucking slippery ass woke black dudes. Yeah. They can't even get their footwork right. Come on, they're not dangerous.
No.
You can't be a dangerous slipping around.
No.
Yeah. So we moved on to the gut chakra. That's the confidence and self-esteem chakra. Mm-hmm. And Ansley, this is another personal one.
No.
So I'm having trouble with my eyes lately.
Yes, you are.
And up until now, it hasn't really been that much of a problem because it's just been a me problem. I've had the problem. I solved the problem. I might mention it here or there to my loved ones, what I'm dealing with. Mm-hmm. But it's just been all me, right? The other day at the grocery store, when I went and remember those delicious cheeseburgers that I made? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you noticed it, but we had a tomato. We ended up not using it because I fucking hated this tomato afterwards. I hated this. I didn't even want to touch this. I didn't even want to finish buying the tomato after what happened.
What happened with you and the tomato?
So I'm at the register trying to buy all of these delicious food products to make my family a hearty, delicious meal. Mm-hmm. And the produce sticker on the tomato, I couldn't read the number.
Oh, no. Well, you tried close and you tried far?
I tried close. I tried far. I tried peripheral vision. Like maybe if it's like, I tried to like move it into my peripheral so it like scared me and put me in that fight or flight mode where you can like see everything a little bit clearer. Yeah. But it didn't scare me.
Were you holding this tomato up above you and like letting it orbit your head as you tried to read it? Like, were you?
Yeah, I was trying to hit it off at different angles of the light.
You just had this, like if somebody was watching you, you looked like you were just worshiping this tomato.
Yeah, I looked like I was trying to like film things with a tomato. I was just like, yeah. It looked like I was like, you know how when people at the grocery store do inventory and they like this, I looked like I was scanning with a tomato, just like this will make it, right? I'm trying to take a selfie with a tomato. Like this guy really can't see. So yeah, I did take it to. So I was in the self checkout.
Yes, I figured. And I hoped you weren't doing that with a lady.
Let me get this. Yeah, what do you even call the guy that works at the self checkout?
The self checkout person?
Yeah, I've been calling him the warden. It's like a warden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like a proctor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just standing, overseeing everybody, just kind of.
Barely. He's on his phone.
I know.
He's not even overseeing.
Yeah.
It's honor mode. It's honor code at every grocery store that has one of those people.
Yeah.
It's honor code.
Yeah.
You know? Especially I've been going to Wegmans. I don't think their thing weighs the food.
No.
I think they're relying heavily on the proctor to make sure that nobody's stealing food.
Proctor don't care.
Yeah, and then I had to go up to him and,
Did you say, can you read this number on this tomato?
Like I challenged him. Like I can read it, but I'm looking at you over here and I'm like, this guy probably. So I'm like, can you read this? I'll say it out loud though. Say it out loud. I want to make sure you're right.
Yeah. Trick him into saying it.
Yeah, no, I just went over there and I humbled myself, which you have to do.
Yeah.
And I had to.
You were like, oh, great proctor of the self-checkout lines.
Oh, greatest and most merciful proctor. I knelt before him.
Yeah.
I humbled.
Not on your butt though, huh?
No.
Knee. Took a knee.
He didn't own me.
No.
I just let him rent me for a little bit. oh, merciful proctor, I rent myself out to you. And I was like, hey, man, I can't. I'm having trouble seeing. Not always, just today, just this moment right now. My eyes are really good. I just today, right this moment, I can't see. Is there any way you could read this number for me? And he goes, oh, that'll be 3423.
He proctored you.
He did.
Hear thee, that'll be.
Yeah, I think he tucked his shirt in a little bit.
Did you say it loud enough so everyone could hear?
Yeah, he said it pretty loud. He said it pretty
number.
loud. I was like, dude, keep it the fuck down, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing? I still have a reputation. I just want to buy this tomato. Good God. And then I hated that tomato.
And we didn't. Is it still downstairs?
It's still downstairs. I'm going to let it rot. Fuck that tomato. That tomato exposed me.
Yeah.
I don't like it. So, yeah, that's where I am there.
Are you going to go take care of your eyes?
I'm going to take care of my eyes. Did you say dickhead at the end of that?
No, I didn't. Dickhead.
I'm sorry, my eyes are a little bad. I thought I heard dickhead at the end. You're going to take care of your eyes, dickhead? I don't know why you said that, but it helped. It definitely encouraged me to get my eyes checked. I don't want my woman calling me a dickhead all nonchalantly and somehow valid. Yeah. So that's where I am there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard watching your eyes go. I guess you're not watching it. You are watching it.
You are watching it.
Watching it happen.
You're literally watching it happen.
Yeah.
You're not watching literally anything else.
No.
You're only watching your eyes go.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I'm still at a point where it usually only catches me late at night in bad lighting.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm usually pretty good in the daytime. At nighttime though, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like doing the in out with things, trying to get the angle.
Yeah, it is tough, man. I don't remember exactly what time of the day it was, but it wasn't the time of the day that I was comfortable not being able to see clearly.
Right.
You know, I've conceded that.
Yeah.
Like at a certain time at night.
Yeah.
And it kind of lets me know when it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, dude, you can't see your phone anymore. It's time to hang it the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to do? Hang out without my phone?
Never.
Like, what? I would be asleep if it wasn't for this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's my sleep alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I hit the snooze on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep trying.
Or I like open them up wide.
Make the font a little bit bigger.
Yeah, start stretching a little bit, get the blood flowing. You hit the snooze on these eyes going out right now. But yeah, that's a chakra pop. That's a good chakra pop to open.
Mm-hmm. Your self-esteem is in the trash.
Well, I mean, it's gonna stay there. I'm not gonna try to find it in there. There's no way.
I can't see it.
No way. This is a banana peel. What is this? This is gross. Dude, that must suck. I never even considered that because everybody has to every now and again rifle through the trash because they thought they threw something away.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine not being able to see that good and having to rifle through? It's all feel. You have to touch literally everything.
Ew.
I don't like that.
No.
It's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever I think is in the trash,
it's trash.
It's trash now.
It's trash.
It's just trash now. Chakra popped.
Yeah.
It's a good chakra pop. We're moving on to the heart chakra.
Yes.
Yes. This is still kind of personal. This isn't out solely into the world, but it is out into the world.
Okay.
Ansley, I have to say, the type of people that are ballsy enough to go to fast food drive-thrus with no car, I love them.
I saw her yesterday. What was that? Earlier this week I saw her.
It was either yesterday or 2 days ago, but it was very recent. I was like, man, I don't even know what this person looks like, but I love this person's attitude.
Yeah, she wasn't up there like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't have. She was like at the window, like, why aren't you all doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was at the window and they were like, can I help you? She's like, give me a second.
Yeah.
Which that is the ballsiest fast food move you can do. Like, not just going up to the drive-thru, but to go up to walk up to the drive-thru and then when it's your turn, then think about what you want to order. Oh, hold on. I wasn't looking. Let me get a second.
I didn't get to see her mosey from like the order board to the window, which I wanted to see her walk, like how she strutted around.
Yeah.
I just saw her at the like the pickup window.
Yeah, like if she like went quickly to the window, or if she kind of like was still lingering with her eyes on the board as she was walking, and she's like, okay.
Yeah. I don't know how she did that one, but
I think the next ballsiest move is to go to the drive-thru window, walk up there, order, go to the window, pick up your food, and then take it inside and eat.
yeah,
That's a ballsy move. That's a ballsy move.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm loving it. Of course, it seems like everybody that does that is probably on some type of hard times. You know,
yeah.
I don't know if people that are walking up to the drive-thrus are living their best life.
Probably not. Probably not. That's not like, that's not where the top tier human is spending their time.
That's like, that's when you're at rock bottom but still hungry.
You got to eat.
Yeah. Because like, why not go inside?
I don't know.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's a safer line to
But
be
it was
in.
a lovely day. Maybe she just wanted to be outside.
I'll give her that. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not at rock bottom. Maybe it's just like, I'm not going to waste this beautiful day. And I know this is a drive-through, but nobody ever says you can't walk through.
Yeah, she's working an inside job. It's a beautiful day out. She's like, I need to get my air when I go do my errands. We just talked about this. She's going to get her air. She's like, I'm not going back in.
Yeah. I would love it if, like, while she was waiting for her food at the pickup window, she was jogging in place.
Yeah.
Oh, is it going to be a little longer? I'm sorry. I'll turn the engine off. Yeah, just out there revving. Yeah, I love those people. I'm not ashamed to admit it.
Yeah. Have you ever done it?
Nah, I don't got the balls to do that.
You wouldn't do it?
I mean, maybe if it was a very not busy drive-through.
Yeah.
But how close can the car behind you get up to you?
Oh, I don't trust that. I have a fear of being trapped between cars.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah, but you could just like walk out sideways. But you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't. I feel like it creates too many logistical issues.
What if you sat down on the bumper of the car behind you while you were waiting in line?
I don't know if I'm big enough to do that. You got to be a certain size human to be able to pull a move off like that.
Yeah.
Without even thinking twice about it.
Uh-huh.
You got to be so big of a human that when you sit down on the hood of their car, the back end of their car goes up a little bit.
Yeah. The kids are like, Mommy, Mommy. And you're like, no. Shh.
Yeah, it's okay. Let them sit.
Yeah.
Don't bother them. Just make sure there's no cubs around. Yeah. But I feel good. Chakra popped.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah?
It's people, yeah. I feel as good as somebody who would walk up to a drive-thru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. We're moving. How do you feel about today, though? How do you feel about how this is progressing?
It's good.
It's good? You feel good?
Yeah.
Moving?
You okay?
I feel okay about it.
Yeah.
Right? We have something to say for everything. I feel like we're relaxed. I don't feel like we're I mean, a couple weeks ago when we were after the ADCC thing, like that's going to be stuck in my mind for a while. I felt like we were trying to like hurry up and get to the end of the podcast. It was crazy. But now we're just chill, nice and chill. So now we're up to the throat chakra.
Yes.
And that chakra has to do with expression, trust, honesty, truth. And, of course, when we're doing our interviews, it's when we ask our guests what is their favorite lie to tell. Ansley, I think somebody has told my new favorite lie.
Really?
Yeah. It's out there.
I can't wait.
It's so big, right? So are you familiar with one organization known as BLM, also Black Lives Matter? Heard of them?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like you're tricking me.
I'm not tricking you. I'm just laying it out there for you. Have you heard of an organization known as Hamas?
Yes. Now I know you're tricking me.
Are you aware of the fact that the organization known as Hamas, not only are they classified as a terrorist organization, but they also might have kidnapped some people?
Shit, yes.
You familiar with that?
Yes.
You familiar with the fact that Hamas is kidnapping? Which, by the way, the other day, it was making me laugh. Is that instead of saying kidnapping people, you call it stealing people? Because that's what they're doing. They're stealing people.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And they're depending on how old a person, like if you steal somebody under 17, you're stealing them from their parents. if you steal somebody over 18, you're stealing that person from themselves.
Yes.
Which is wild because the person's still with themselves.
It seems like something a foreigner would say, though. They stole me. They like call you like, I need some assistance because so-and-so stole me. Like, what?
Yeah.
I have been stolen.
Yeah, probably so many stolen people were hung up on thinking it was like a prank call or something. Yeah, it's like, sorry, click. And then like the person on the other end is like, well, I guess I'll continue to be sexually trafficked, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Hamas kidnapped some people.
Yeah.
And they let some of the hostages go. Mm-hmm. Some of the hostages were allowed to leave. Now here's where the lie comes in. Mm-hmm. One of the founders, or at least one of the people that's high up in Black Lives Matter, Shaun King is his name. If you don't know who Shaun King is, he is the member of Black Lives Matter that is biracial.
It definitely has snakeskin shoes that are very slippy.
I don't know if the men that were, in my opinion, scamming from Black Lives Matter were doing it materialistically that way. Definitely the women. They were buying mansions and snakeskin everything, right? So Shaun King, I don't know if he would have snakeskin shoes because I think he's trying to keep street cred because he's super, super light skinned.
Okay.
Like he's, like he might even be whiter in skin than our sun.
Okay.
Right? And so some of the nicknames that people call him, they call him Talcum X.
I didn't laugh at that.
There's some other ones like I can't remember him right now. Oh, Martin Luther Clear. Because he's very
Black people are funny.
Black people be cracking me up, man. Yeah. We're the best. So Shaun King, after these two hostages were released from Hamas, he bragged about helping to orchestrate the release of those hostages.
Oh, really?
Had literally nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that would be a strange connection. Like, we need to get these hostages back from Hamas. Quick, call BLM. Like, what?
Or, I mean, it would also be weird if he had an in. If the leader, like the head of BLM was like, get me on the phone with Hamas. I got some things I need to say to them.
Yeah. Like what? Yeah.
Yeah. Get me in touch with Hamas. We got to hash some things out real quick. Oh man, Hamas is fucking up. Somebody get me on the line with Hamas. They're fucking up.
Why did he think he could say that?
I don't know. I don't know. But even Hamas was like, never heard of him. Who the fuck is that?
Yeah. They started saying all his nicknames and they were like, oh.
You don't know Talcum X. Martin Luther Clear. You don't know Martin Luther Clear. Yeah.
What a crazy thing to try to claim.
Yes. Wild.
Yeah.
And for Hamas to be like, what?
Sometimes, like, I was watching a show about a scam artist. I forget which scam artist it was. But, like, he was claiming things like, he was like, I never lie about something that you could prove, you know? Mm-hmm. And he was like, and, like, that was how he was, saving face. And I was like, when he was, like, claiming, and he, like, was talking about it in terms of that. And I was like, what a weird thing to say. Like, I don't even quite know what he means by that. But, like, he would never lie about getting hostages released from Hamas because you could prove it.
It's provable.
Now I feel like that guy is kind of a genius.
That guy, he is a genius. Like you're supposed to lie about things that are not readily available.
Yeah.
Like you're in a group of people and you're like, yeah, I'm a master of the nunchucks. And it's like, well, it's easy to say right now. Nobody in here has a pair of nunchucks.
Yeah.
Like we have to believe you.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Do you think it just got away from him? Like he said at a dinner party and didn't think anybody would or was he like having, calling the journalist and announcing this?
I don't know, but it was getting out. I think he might have said something about it on his social media. I don't know what happened. I don't know what precipitated him having the gall.
Yeah.
To put it on his social media. Like, he told enough people in his circle and had them believe it and maybe even praise him, where he had to, like, for the credibility of the people that he, like, with the people that he was in his immediate circle that he was saying that for, he had to announce it publicly for them.
Yeah.
And, like, hope nobody sees this.
Yeah. Do they fire him?
Who's they?
Black Lives Matters?
I don't even know if they can fire somebody. I don't even know if they can hire somebody.
You just claim it, and that's how you become part of it?
I think, yeah, whatever position in Black Lives Matter you want, you say you are that. I mean, which is probably why it's so easy for him to make those lies.
Yeah.
You know?
Which also seems like it makes sense because, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I should have been a little more in the loop about that, as I am the historian for Black Lives Matter.
Yes, you are.
Can't help that. They didn't put me in the loop.
No.
I'm not on the official text thread.
As the historian should be.
I should be. I've been saying that.
Yeah.
I've been saying that.
Yeah.
You know? I would love for Sean King to be like, he's not actually a member.
Yeah. Okay. Sean King.
That's a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a throw chakra popped.
Yeah.
Sean King. Take that, Sean King.
Yeah.
Yeah. Moving on. You ready to move on?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's move on.
Yeah. How are you feeling, though?
I'm ready to claim some greatness for myself. I just haven't decided what I've done yet.
Yeah. Or you think you're going to do something with this Israel-Palestine war, or are you going to do your greatness somewhere else?
I don't know. I think I want to stay away from the Palestine war. Yeah. It seems people get very sensitive.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. People. It's either way. You can't have any opinion.
I have no opinion about it.
Oh, not a single one.
But that's offensive too. You know how offensive that is.
Well, I mean, it's offensive for you to not have an opinion, because you not having an opinion is you exercising your white privilege.
Yeah.
Me not having an opinion, well, Ansley, I refuse to educate myself. As a black man, I don't want to be a danger to society. So I will not educate myself on this matter.
Okay.
Because there's nothing more dangerous. All right. So now we're moving on to our third eye chakra.
Yes.
Third eye chakra is out of the physical into the metaphysical, has to deal with intellect and open-mindedness. And of course, when we have guests, we always ask people, what is something that you thought was separate, but now that you're getting older, you realize are the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. Separation of illusion. That's what that one has to. I can't wait till I learn about all these chakras and can really fucking hone in on this stuff.
Endanger us all.
I'm going to get a little dangerous. Yeah. Just a little dangerous.
Just a little bit.
Just a little tiny bit dangerous.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how much society likes an educated black man.
We'll see.
Yeah. So, Ansley.
Yeah.
This is fun for me. Remember when I told you about the politician that pulled the fire alarm?
Yes.
He's getting charged.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's getting charged by Capitol Police, I believe. They're charging him with first-degree misbehaving.
First-degree misbehaving.
Yeah.
He'd misbehaved on the first degree.
First degree. Might be second degree. It might be premeditated misbehaving.
Yeah. First degree sounds the worst, no? Second degree is worse?
I think maybe it is. Yeah, I think first degree is premeditated.
Yeah.
Second degree is kind of like carelessness, negligence.
Yeah. He first degreed. He planned.
Yeah, he premeditated, misbehaved.
Oh, as a principal, too. A retired principal.
Retired principal, which I think that's why they're coming down on him.
Yeah.
I think it's
you should know better.
Dude, you whether or not you should know better is starting to matter.
Yeah.
You know? And this guy should have known better.
Yeah.
Should have known way better. And he did it. He pulled the alarm, and he's getting congressional detention.
I wanted to ask you what the punishment was, but that sounds about right. He's got to go write on a chalkboard. I will not pull
They were
the
talking
alarm.
about expelling him.
Oh, no. For how many days?
I do. Well, that's what I thought. Well, I don't know if you. Well, you're talking about suspension.
Oh.
Expulsion. You got to go to a different Congress.
Oh no!
If you get expelled,
yeah,
you might have to go to an alternative Congress.
He's got to join Black Lives Matter.
You might have to join Black Lives Matter.
It's the only solution.
Oh my God! Yeah, when you get kicked out,
yeah,
you got to go to Black Lives Matter. When you get expelled, you're in Black Lives Matter now.
Yeah.
Tisk tisk.
Bet he wishes he could take that back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I should have never done that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of regret he's living with right now.
You think it's all regret, though? I mean, he still got to pull a fire alarm.
Oh, but at what cost?
I mean, yeah, he's going to have to
Like, do you even think he got one high five from a congressman?
Oh, do you think if he snitched on the people that high-fived them, they'd also get detention or suspension or expulsion?
Maybe. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would only be fair.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to get the full expulsion. I don't think he's going to get expelled. I think he's just going to get, like, in-Congress suspension.
He has to sit in the corner.
He has to sit in the corner and write a task.
Yeah.
You know, like, I will not pull the fire. Like, he has to write that 1,000 times.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I pulled a fire alarm one time when I was a kid. It was the most powerful that I think I've ever felt in my life. And I don't think that's something that a lot of people get to experience. Mm. Like, what percentage of people do you think get to know the feeling of pulling a fire alarm?
Not too many. There's, I think, maybe 1%, and that's a lot.
You think he's a 1%er?
Yeah.
You think he's part of the 1% now?
I do.
Man, he is elite.
Yes.
I am elite.
Yeah.
This is black greatness.
I bet he never goes to his butt.
You don't think he goes to his butt?
Nobody sits him on his butt.
Ooh, that's possible. But I also think he's living a life where he's not surrounded by a lot of people that are capable of putting people in their butts.
That's fair. And people don't try to put him on his butt.
But he's still not on his butt.
He's not on his butt, though.
That is the rub.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
All these people walking around like, I've never been put in my butt. And you just know that they're not living that type of life.
Right.
But they're walking around with that type of confidence. That's
what happens.
Yeah. I'm going to start grabbing their butts.
You're not allowed to do that.
I'm going to put me on their butt. People are going to start seeing me and going to their butts out of protection just to keep me off their butts.
Get off my butt.
Yeah. He's going to get on your butt. Oh, is that Sidney? Oh, Sidney's coming.
Everyone just sits down.
Yeah. All right. A little chakra pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe he did that.
Yeah.
I want to know, like when they start joking with him, like the other congressman, like, you know, and it's probably like, oh, too soon. But, like, you know, they're making, like, highbrow jokes at him about, like, that all end with a big
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if he says two things in a row, I'm like, oh, he's on fire.
Yeah.
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 Sound the alarm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a chakra popped. That guy's getting it.
Yeah.
He's gonna get it.
He sounds like, I don't think anybody liked him in the first place.
No, and I think he deserves to get something. He shouldn't. Yeah. He just shouldn't be a slap on the wrist.
Stop acting like a child.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that is pulling a fire alarm is first degree misbehaving.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah, and if you act like you don't misbehave, you don't get that privilege. You know what I mean? Like, you in there acting, you're acting very like hoity-toity, like you never misbehave for fun, so you don't get to.
That's also a very good point. It's tough.
Yeah. Because, like, when you look like you come down on other people for misbehaving, you can't misbehave. No.
That's how I felt when I was a safety patrol as a kid. It was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Being wrong seems so much more fun right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, dude, I can't partake.
I think that's a very important lesson that children should learn. Sometimes I often encourage our children to break the rules.
Yes, but here's the thing. You got to deal with another thing, because I stopped being a safety patrol very prematurely. I didn't wait till the end of the school year. I don't think I lasted 2 weeks.
I believe that.
It was 1 week of fun, 1 week of watching other people have fun. I was like, this is no longer for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I took off the badge, when I took off the sash and badge,
you were the worst one out there, weren't you?
I wanted to be. I was gonna cut loose.
Yeah.
But everybody kind of received me with this look who came crawling back kind of attitude.
Ooh.
But kind of like tied my hands.
Yeah.
Because like, yes, I was crawling back, but I didn't want them to think that I was crawling back.
Yeah.
So now I had to be like,
I didn't even want to misbehave.
yeah, I was just gonna, you know what I mean? I was, yeah, but I misbehaved a little.
A little.
But it was tough because everybody was on to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All eyes were on me.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, you're no better than the rest of us. It's like, well, that's why I quit. It's like, I knew that. I just don't like when you say it.
Yeah. It still doesn't feel good.
No, it feels terrible when somebody else acknowledges something true about you. Hurts. It hurts. That's a chakra popped.
Yes.
We did it again. We're at the crown chakra.
Beautiful crown.
The top chakra.
Full of awareness and spirituality.
Awareness and spirituality.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I was considering the other day. And I'll see what you think of it. Ansley, I think that I am spiritually connected to movement and motion. I feel like that is my religion.
Is your religion?
I don't know what religion means, but I feel like that's what it matters a lot to me, and it moves me. Like seeing movement and motion that is done with particular precision moves me, and I feel connected to it. I feel connected with that. I feel like I can feel what that person is thinking and feeling when I see that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's your church, huh?
Yes, movement and motion might be my church, where I go to be very unreligious. You know, but it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know what that means, but I'm just now acknowledging it.
Yeah.
Because even when I watch like people twerk and stuff, like I think twerking is an insane thing to do. But then there's a large part of me that acknowledges the movement,
the muscle control to completely relax it, and then
not everybody can twerk.
No.
That's the opposite side of the spectrum of people that pull fire alarms. Like the opposite side of the bell curve. It's like 1% of people have pulled fire alarms. 1% of people can twerk.
That's the opposite. Same graph, though?
Same graph.
Same graph. Okay.
You're either pulling fire alarms or you twerking.
Or you're somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere, I mean, I don't even know what that means. You're just not pulling fire alarms and not twerking.
That's what happens in the middle.
Yeah. I don't know I'm not. You're in the middle.
I'm in the middle.
Sorry, sweetheart. I'm going to have to be, I'm way over here.
What, my twerking's not good enough to count.
Do you think, you said you were in the middle. Do you think your twerking is good enough to move me spiritually?
I feel like this is a trick question.
It's not a trick question. We're just bearing our souls here.
Move you spiritually? No, Sidney. No, I don't think I can move you spiritually with my twerking. Do you feel good about yourself now?
Well, not yet. I'm about to. Do you feel like you can move any hearts and souls with your twerking?
I could move some lonely souls with my twerking.
How lonely? Like, are we talking, going to a drive-through without a car lonely? Like, where do these people rank?
Them and some more. Like, just people that are, like, people that haven't seen a butt twerk in a while. They'd be okay with seeing mine.
But they've seen one before?
They've seen one.
A black twerker or a white twerker?
They can see it on in person. This is they haven't seen much in person.
So they like maybe saw one online.
Yeah.
But then they're seeing you in person.
Yeah. I could move their soul.
Okay. All right. I'll believe you. It's one of those never say anything that you can't prove. we don't have another soul in here to be moved right now. So I'm going to have to believe you.
Yeah.
I believe that you can move at least one soul and heart with your twerking.
Yeah. And I don't think that you're going to bring a soul in to test this theory either.
We're testing it. Eventually, we're going to test it.
Oh, yeah?
I'm definitely going to test it. I'll figure it out, but we're definitely going to have some people from...
Contest.
All right, if anybody out there listening or watching, if you were moved by the idea of Ansley twerking, let us know. I think it's a chakra pop. I think we did it.
Yes.
The top papas. We did it.
Done. Yes.
All right, guys, get on the Patreon. $1 gets you all of our exclusive content. It's not going to just be the counter to this podcast, which we call Two Jack. No.
We do not.
We call it Chakra Poppers After Dark.
Yes.
We also do some fight commentary and analysis on Ansley Jiu Jitsu. We haven't done one in a while. I have to get that up. We have to get that in. We have to get that in.
Yes.
I feel like I'm lying saying it.
You feel like you're part of the BLM.
I feel like I'm saying something I can't prove.
Yeah.
But yeah, $1 gets you all of our exclusive content. Come check us out. Come have fun with us. Come chill with us.
Come join us.
Yeah. We love you guys, and we are out.
See ya.